Yes, thank you. Today we are talking about unity. Do you have any question on unity?
Yes, sir. I would like to ask something.
Yeah, what is it? Okay, let me start. The first thing is that okay, let me start when you introduced me. You called me a Emekesiri or something that's Emekesiri, Emekesiri, Emekesiri. No worries. I'm Emekesiri. That's Emekesiri. That's okay. You asking how we can effect unity in the body, how we can achieve unity in the body, that is in the whole body of Biafrans. Well, our people, we are so Republican, and some people say we are extreme Republicans in such a way that it's so difficult to gather them together. However, when I came into the struggle, that was the first thing that occurred to me, that there has to be a body, a structure on the ground that can gather the people together. Because since after the war, the Biafrans scattered like sheep without shepherd,
Okay.
every person on his own. And you cannot get independence in that way. You cannot get independence if all of you are scattered like sheep without shepherd. Then looking at our ideology, I mean as a people, the way we govern ourselves, the philosophy of our being as Biafrans or as Igbo people, we discover that we don't believe in leadership by a dictator or a supreme leader like you see in the north or west, where one man will be singled out and every person will be bowing down to him.
Yes.
We that is contrary to our philosophy of leadership in Igbo land, in Igbo culture, in fact, in the whole Biafra land. We don't believe that. Rather, we believe in consensus leadership, a kind of a council, even being practiced today in our villages. We gather together in the village square and we take decision together, even if it is in the SS council, SS
Palace.
palace, yes, SS palace. We gather together, we take a decision, and then the Eze will now hit his stamp on the ground, stamp it that this is the decision of all of us, and we say yes, and then that is how we rule ourselves. We don't believe in one man being the Lord, lording over all of us. No, we don't believe that. Rather, we believe in 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 a council leadership, what we call collegiate leadership, where we gather together as a council and take decisions. And every adult who is responsible, every responsible adult has right to air his views or his opinion in our meeting. That's how we do, even from our village to the any level. That's how we do. That's how we govern ourselves. So when this occurred to me, I said, okay, fine. What we're going to do now is to set up the structure that will govern the Biafrans. That was how, after creating that name, that concept, Indigenous People of Biafra,
Yes.
after creating it and gathering the people, then I now said, okay, the elders will now be the Council of Elders of Indigenous People of Biafra. You see how the concept came.
Okay, yeah.
The first concept I created was the concept called Indigenous People of Biafra. That is the remnants of the Biafrans who were not consumed in the war.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first concept I created. Then the next is to get the people that will govern these indigenous people of Biafra, and the people that will govern them are the Council of Elders. That is our customary law. Only the elders govern the people. That's why in your village now, when we gather together, you see the elders will take decisions.
Yes.
That is how we rule ourselves. So Then in fact the original name I gave it was Council of Elders. It was Dr. Ikedife who introduced the word supreme and also introduced the acronym IPOB. So
Okay.
Dr. Ikedife said I should call it supreme. I said why? He said I should call it Supreme Council of Elders. Fine. That was how I changed it to Supreme Council of Elders. Then the IPOB, he himself made it IPOB. So what is the structure all around about? It means that this body called Indigenous People of Biafra are now governed by the Supreme Council of Elders. It means that it has become a governmental structure on the ground. Instead of people being like sheep without shepherd, they now have a governing structure on the ground. A governing structure led by the elders of the land.
Yeah.
And then under the Nigerian legal system, it is the elders of the land that have the power to govern the indigenous people of the land under customary law.
Okay.
So you cannot arrest the elders for gathering their children together, because the law says the elders have the power to gather their children together and govern them under customary law.
Okay. Yeah.
It therefore means that all the Biafrans are now automatically under the Supreme Council of Elders. It therefore means that all the Biafrans can have their different organizations or society or association, club, whatever you want to have, yet under the Supreme Council of Elders. So you can now see that the structure has already been made. Then the problem is the same difficulty in gathering the people. Every person wants to be on his own. Nobody wants to be under authority. Nobody wants to be under authority. Because the elders have the right now to discipline you when you go astray.
Yeah.
That was how they disciplined that person, that person who was insulting the elders and causing so many problems, and they excommunicated him, they ostracized him in 2014.
Okay.
Good. So there has to be disciplinary measure, but you must be under control. You must be under authority. So the institution has already been established. So the question is, how do we now achieve unity?
Yes.
Now, the customary government was activated, and the Nigerian government was notified, and the customary government created 24-member National Executive Council Committee, which can increase. And now these 24-member National Executive Council are drawn from all pro-Biafra groups.
Okay.
All pro-Biafra groups are represented in the NEC, in the National Executive Council. All pro-Biafra groups. Because when that was done, the elders now instructed all pro-Biafra groups to send their representatives to become members of the National Executive Council. And that is the council that rules Biafra land.
Today.
Yes, today. The elders are like just advisory. You know, they are elders.
Yes.
But the main people that are running the government are the National Executive Council, which is made up of representatives of different Biafran groups. You can see that every person's interest was taken into account. But the problem with these Biafrans that because of jealousy, some of them say who founded it, who started it, who created it. That's the problem.
But asking such a question, is it not hindering the dream that all of us are chasing?
Exactly. They say one man, well, that one I can't. Is not even a secret. Dr. Nkwocha described the customary government in this way. He said the so-called customary government is the government of Emekesiri for Emekesiri by Emekesiri.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it? There is division. And as
No,
far as this,
the problem is that when somebody was not the problem of Biafrans who don't accept what other people have created.
yes,
But
that means there is division.
No. The problem is their ignorance. But they will accept the telephone which other people manufactured. They will accept electricity.
They will accept Tokai. They will accept Tokai that adopted them.
All those things other people created, they will
Yes.
accept and adopt them. But they will not accept the one their own brother created. Listen, it's not boasting. I am one of the people gifted with creative ingenuity. I'm not boasting. I created the formula that Nigerian government is using now to pass the petroleum industry bill. I created that formula in 2006.
Wow.
The petroleum industry bill that is being passed by the National Assembly now, I created that formula in 2006. I created the formula which Nigerian government also adopted now that is being used in all the universities and polytechnics in estate surveying and valuation. It is called Mercador formula.
Yes.
I created a formula for assessment of stamp duty, estate duty, capital gains tax. I created a formula to do valuation of a human being that is killed by accident or by anyhow. If you are injured or killed by accident, I created a formula to do valuation of the life of the person, the worth of the person, so we can know how much you are worth if you are killed by accident. Now, I am one of the gifted people. It's not boasting. I don't boast, but because God has given every person talent.
Yes.
To some he gave, the Bible said to some he gave 5 talents, to some 2 talents, to some 1 talent. But every person has a talent.
Every human being, yes.
Like you now in your computer or your media work or information technology, I don't know anything about this aspect. I am just an illiterate as far as media technology is concerned. So when you do this media work, I am lost. I don't know anything about it because that's not my gift.
Yeah.
But I have my own gift. So why is it that they will not accept my own gift? And they have tried everything possible with them to destroy it. In fact, they attack the customary government so much. Not even Nigerian government attacking it. Biafrans are attacking the customary government.
But I believe that the problem is because most of them have not read, even though the so-called forgery constitution. Because if they read the constitution or they read other countries' constitution, they will be able to find the position of customary government and the right of the indigenous people to govern themselves under the current government.
Exactly.
Because I watched one news today about what happened in Armenia, within Russia. Yes. That one of them were killing each other, and America jumped in and protected the right of indigenous people of self-determination.
Exactly.
And asked them to form this customary government.
Exactly.
And even I heard that in the United States that most of the black people there have the same customary government till tomorrow.
Yeah, the law allows it. That is the law. You have right to gather yourselves together and govern yourselves. The thing is this: if the only problem we have under customary government is that we don't have the power now to take the resources like oil and gas or the minerals or whatever taxation of the state.
Yes.
We don't have the power to do that. But the only thing that can, assuming that the government, Imo state government or any of the state government passes the bill into law, then that government can now start financing the customary government. But for now, the customary government can only raise funds by maybe donations or customary taxation or tuisi, the one
which is very, very bad. I watched the video made by is it barrister or doctor, the deputy leader of customary government.
Okay.
He made a video trying to call all Biafrans to, okay, barrister, somebody is calling in. Let's take his call,
Okay.
please. Okay. He made a video trying to call all Biafrans to. Hello, who is on the line? Please lower the volume of your television or your network.
Yeah, brother, I'm Edwin.
Okay, Mr. Edwin, I'm hearing something on your background, so that it won't be reflected.
Okay. You're on the line right now.
Yes, I'm live. Where are you calling from? What's your name and your real area from Nigeria?
Yeah, I'm from Anambra State, Egusigo local government.
Yes.
Biafra land. I'm calling from Germany. In Bayan State. In
yes.
Germany.
Yes.
My question is this. Why? For me, I was every day thinking a lot of. I don't know how can I say it.
Yes.
I was so much down about problem about this the Germans this is compel, this is a group for this one, this is for group for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Please, I'm begging for my brothers and my sisters. Please, can we come together? Can we come together? Forget anything, group or not group, please.
Mm-hmm.
I'm begging my brother and my sisters and my elders. Please, my brother and my sisters, can we forget about anything? Barrister, I forgot his name.
Emekesiri. Yeah.
Emekesiri.
Yeah.
Please, I don't know whether you're on the line right now.
He's on the line.
Okay, brother, please, I use God's name, Jesus Christ, beg you, please. Brother, please. Forget everything. Forget any insult. Forget anything. Please. Can we work together? I'm calling from Germany, Bayan State. I'm Edwin Ibe from Anambra State, Egusigo local government. I'm calling from Germany here. Please, brother.
What's the name of that your village again, please?
Egusigo local government. Orifte.
Okay.
Orifte. Egusigo local government. Anambra State. Please, can we forget?
Okay. 1 minute. He said that he can't hear you. Let me add him. He said that he's not picking your. Let me add you to that conversation. 1 minute.
Okay. Can you let me know back?
Just he's in now.
Okay.
Barrister, can you hear me? 1 minute. Hello, Barrister. Barrister, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, sorry, sir. That was a technical mistake. Our brother is calling for unity and togetherness. And my brother, please talk to Barrister. He can hear you right now.
Okay. Hello, brother.
Yes, thank you for calling in.
Yeah, I'm from Anambra State, Egusigo local government.
Okay, you're welcome. What's your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Edwin Ibe.
Edwin Ibe.
Yeah, I'm calling from Germany here. I live in Germany here. I'm from Munich, Bayern State.
Okay, you're in Germany.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Brother, please. I use God's name, beg you. I used to watch everything on the net, and then I see your effort from Biafra station. Please, brother, please. I use God's name, Jesus Christ, beg you. Please. I hear everything under also with you. You make on the net everything how you talk. But please, brother, I use God's name, beg you. can we forgive everyone, forgive everyone, forgive everyone, no matter how you done, no matter how you spoke, no matter how you make a movement. Please, I hear last talk. He was with this African television here in
Miro
Germany.
African TV, yes.
Yeah, sorry, brother. I hear it. He make a lot of problem with how you say that how Nnamdi Kanu make a lot of bullshit. I hear it, and it's really fucked up. It's really bullshit. It's really ndị Igbo si na ndị Igbo kwuru inu si na ife jọrọ njọ and ife dị mma. I hear it very well, and m na onwe m receive lie all very bad ntu send here to this place recently to many places on mixed up. But please, actually biko silofo ife niile ka ilofo ni ife niile biko no ka watch ka match on the one shoot. Biafra is already on the shoot. It's already on the one shoot. Forget here, anụ m ife onye Yoruba onye ofe mmanụ na-akọ eli last president onye ofe mmanụ na-akọ eli na Biafra is already dead. He just say it on his mouth, but he don't know our spirit, and he already know that this spirit God is already improved Biafra, and it's already improved Biafra. So all those people now they're on tension. They don't know what to do. So please, I use God's name. Jesus Christ, please. My barrister, please. Forgive everyone. Can you move on?
Okay.
From,
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. God bless you.
I've got your point. I should forgive everyone, and I'm telling you, I have forgiven everybody. I have. What I'm saying is this: Ozemena, I have. Can you hear me?
Continue. He will be listening in now, so that we'll be able to organize everything very well.
Okay, fine. What I have forgiven everybody, but what I'm saying is Ozemena.
Yes.
Don't destroy what I am building. Don't destroy what I am building. If you destroy what I'm building and say I shouldn't complain, that is wrong. We have set up a customary government to gather the people together under the law. And these are credible human beings, credible elder statesmen who will hear about His Royal Majesty, His Lordship, the Honorable Justice Ezozobo, and will not stand still. That this man is behind the Biafran struggle. It's not a child's play.
But his son, I call in. Should we take his call?
Yeah, please take his call.
Oh, I made a mistake.
Hello.
Hello, my brother. 1 minute, please. I made a mistake now. This call.
Yeah, because my note is dropped down.
Yeah. 1 minute. 1 minute. Just hold the line. Call go back, Call go back, my brother, please.
I said, drop it, call back again.
Yes, because the call is hanging on my side. So, barrister, sorry, I pressed the wrong key. Sorry, please continue, sir. He will call back. Barrister, can you hear me? Barrister, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I said that I pressed the wrong button by that time,
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you. But can you hear me?
I can hear you clear, and the people are hearing you now perfectly. So, my brother Edwin, welcome back. Edwin, can you hear me? Hello, Edwin?
I think it's off.
No, he's on. Edwin, can you hear me? We cannot hear you, Edwin. Sorry for that. So, Barrister, please continue. You said
Yeah,
you
I
are.
was saying. Yeah, I was
Yes,
saying. Edwin was asking me to forgive everybody.
yes,
And I said, yes, I have forgiven everybody. And I said, my motto is Ozemena.
yes,
Because if you continue to destroy what I am building, and then you say I should not.
the network is hanging. Hello, Brother Edwin, are you there? Brother Edwin, can you hear me? Hello? It's like the network is disturbing. Brother Edwin, I cannot hear you. Please check your environment. Or you call you call the German line directly, the first net. That would be more better. Barrister, are you there? Hello, Barrister? Barrister, can you hear me? Network is misbehaving. Please, my people, hold the line. Let me get the barrister back online. So, barrister, welcome back.
Hello?
Yeah, welcome back. I lost you before, you know.
Okay, so you can hear me now.
I can hear you clear.
Okay, fine. I said, uh,
Yes, I'm hearing you.
I think that the thing is playing itself.
Well, let me add a call again. Somebody is calling our first net. Hello? Hello? Hello, who is on the line, please?
Somebody wants to show video, but
It's not a video, it's a mobile telephone, it's a landline
so
telephone.
I think someone with +49, that is 404, wants to show video.
It can't show video because
Okay,
it's telephone call.
so
Yes,
have to decline it.
yes,
All right, go ahead then. So what I'm saying is that Ozemena,
yes,
I have forgiven every person who has offended me. They have spoken so much evil against me, and I have forgiven everybody. But they should not continue in their evil ways.
yes,
They should accept the structure that's already on the ground.
yes,
The elders have gathered together to give guidance, supervision to the work we are doing. The youth have the strength to run around. The elders have the wisdom, and they have the connection, and they have the clout, and they have the weighty words. They can speak and people will listen to them.
mm-hmm.
If we do it like childish thing, the people will say, well, they will not take us serious because it's childish. They think it's youthful exuberance. Just imagine the announcement Dr. Ikedife made.
Yes,
You can see the weight that announcement carried. Go on the internet and check people who have gone to listen to that man. And with that type of man in the struggle, the heavy weight we have, the heavy weight, the caliber, high caliber, what this man called Timber and Caliber, K.O. Mbadiwe, men of Timber and Caliber. You see, they will be attracted to the struggle. They will now know that the struggle is not childish play.
yes, because there is something structured, well organized and with a very nice, powerful plan to achieve their dream and what they are pursuing.
Good. So the government is running like a government now. We have the different departments in the government, and the vision is that all the workers will be paid salary, just like government pay their workers. So Biafra government will pay their workers also.
Yes. Barrister, somebody is calling the line. Let me add him. Let's see what he have to say. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Edwin Ibe Amoishi.
Okay, the same as Edwin
Are
before.
you the same Edwin, right?
Yeah, I'm saying Edwin.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome. Do you want to add another thing?
Yeah, I think Barrister was on the line, but I don't know the.
Are you still there?
I think his line is having some problem.
Yes. Yes. Mr. Edwin, you have to calm down, listen in, let's continue so that others will not get bored. Thank you for participating. God bless.
Okay, so what we're saying is that people should not go ahead with their evil ways.
Yes.
Let them respect the authority, let them respect the structure that's already on the ground. And let all of them come together under the Supreme Council of Elders, under the customary government that's already existing on the ground, recognized by the Nigerian government. Because when we instituted this matter, in this case, we served Nigerian government the legal notice duly, and the Nigerian government is aware of what we are doing. We have not broken any law. We are following the due process of law, and they respect us. And I also want to thank Nigerian government. I want to appreciate Nigerian government for respecting us. They have not gone to harass any of our elders or me. They see me, I come into Nigeria, I go to the court, I go to visit different offices, argue, advocate for Biafra, and none of them has harassed me or molested me. And they have not harassed or molested any of the elders of the land who are behind the struggle. So to that extent, I want to appreciate Nigerian government to say thank you. They have respected us, and we also respect them. We will not insult anybody. We will not abuse anybody. We will not break any law, and we shall get independence. That's what we said.
Yes. Yes. Somebody's calling. I hope it's not Mr. Edwin again, because if it's Mr. Edwin, and maybe he didn't hear what we said before, but let me pick the call and know who's calling in. Hello?
I think it's Sam
Yeah,
Edwin.
sorry, please. I didn't. It just cut me off on the line. I
Yes,
didn't hear
I
from
said,
Barrister from my now young here, and they want to let me. You want to speak with me, and
yes,
then he just
yes.
cut the line. I don't know
No,
why
no,
he
I said that
pushed
you
me out
should,
of the line.
no, I said that you should listen from the platform directly, from the platform we are talking. You have delivered your message. Barrister have to summarize it, you listen in, so that others will be able to call in and ask also their own question and do their own thing, so that it won't get bored. You understand what I mean? Not that I push you out. He have received your question. He have received what you pleaded. Now he's talking about it. The line should also be free for others to call in. So not that I just drop you.
Okay.
Okay, that's why.
All right, Edwin. All right, Edwin. Thank you.
Thank you for calling in, my brother. So the barrister treated. He will treat everything that you just said now. Okay.
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 All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
God bless you. Bye bye for now.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is this: since the structure is already there, the Biafran should now rally around the structure that is on the ground, gather themselves together under the elders of the land, and it will be well with them. It will be well with them.
But barrister, from example now, most of them are kicking against your structure and against the things you are trying to establish. But in other side of it, they also want to follow the same method that you are bringing out, trying to say that their own will be in a different form, but it's the same thing. Onye rere nkịta zụta enwe, nye ntụ ụkara na be ya. Is it not true?
You are correct. Always your question. You are correct. So I don't really know. You see, the problem with the Biafrans, they are so difficult to manage. But the best thing is to persevere. Perseverance is the best answer. So as we persevere, they will see the thing is working, and those who want to follow will follow. So you can't force every person, but as they get to understand it, they will follow.
So let us not deviate from our previous thing, how to get our unity and bring everybody together and carry everybody along from Riverine to Asaba to all corner of the indigenous people of Biafra.
Carry everybody along.
Yes. How can we bring them together?
We have, okay, now, when we started,
yes,
the Supreme Council of Elders, there are some of them who are from Akwa Ibom. That is Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Delta. That's both south, and southeast.
Okay.
And in fact, Middle Belt called and wanted to join, and I was in contact with them. But well, like if I say now, you say
the Igbo side of Middle Belt or the whole Middle Belt, because no, I know there are Igbo side of Middle Belt.
Not all of them. The Igbo speaking part of Middle Belt.
Okay.
That is, there are some who are Biafrans. Well, may not be Igbo speaking, but they are also Biafrans, and they wanted to join. So, and I was in contact with them, communicating with them, until what happened now happened. And that young man now destroyed everything. And that's why I'm saying, yes, I have forgiven everybody, but Ozemena, yes, we are trying to rebuild what he destroyed, because he destroyed everything we built. He destroyed everything we built. And so we are trying now to rebuild what he destroyed. We're not taking vengeance, no. Whatever he has done it. But we want to move forward. But I will not forgive if he goes on to destroy what we are trying to rebuild now. Do you understand what I mean?
I don't think he will go through that way again.
If he goes ahead now to destroy the customary government, to destroy the new move we are making, the political, the diplomatic, the legal method, this legal methodology we are using now, consisting of the judicial method, the political method.
You mentioned political, barrister. Please hint. You mentioned political. Please hint more on that political side.
I will hint more on it. So, but all these things, we are now moving forward to getting independence. If he goes on to destroy them again, then I will fight. Then you know who I am. There's no small lawyer on earth.
No.
Every lawyer is dangerous. Every lawyer is very, very dangerous. But we don't fight useless battle. You can see that all these years I have just been quiet, systematically moving forward with the ideology I have, without fighting with anybody.
We don't need to fight. We need unity now.
Fine, but if he goes on to destroy the thing we are building now,
I think he won't, because barrister, let me chip in something, because if a group like they are calling on May 30 sit at home, and another group of Biafra that has more population than all the other ones that are calling to sit at home goes against it, you see that all our struggle as one body, as one Biafra, is not working. But when we come together and divide all these groups into departments, and when order comes from the Supreme Council, that order must be respected, and
Okay,
Nigeria will
fine.
start shivering.
Okay, fine. The Supreme Council already has made an order. Because I listened to Dr. Ikedife and I read the speech he delivered at the memorial ceremony of Prince Longinus Ojako.
Okay.
In that, yeah, he made a release. There was an order made by the Supreme Council of Elders. They said on 30th of May that all Biafrans shall do the remembrance of 30th of May by attending Biafran memorial lectures. Do you understand?
Okay. They don't want people to sit at home, but the people want people to come to lectures.
Lecture. They said that the 30th May is for Biafran memorial lectures. That people, that there will be many centers in all parts of Biafra land where people will attend for memorial lectures. They will be taught about Biafra, about good citizenship, about good governance, about public accountability, about, you know, proper governance. That is, they will be taught. There are so many lectures that will go on that day. That is more educative.
Yeah.
If you go home and sit down, what are you sitting down for?
You are not learning.
Not learning anything, just sitting down. For what? It's not productive. The elders have given an order that on 30th of May, all the Biafrans, wherever you are, will attend Biafran memorial lectures at different centers that are yet to be announced. There's noise I'm hearing there. Okay. Okay, someone is calling. Okay, fine. So Biafran memorial lectures, they're more educative, more productive than sitting at home. Sitting at home to do what? The elders have given an order that on 30th of May 2017, all the Biafrans should attend to various centers for lecture, Biafran memorial lectures, and that is what the order is, not sitting at home. Yes.
Please let me please my people, Ikechukwu, if you want to call us, please leave that Leica line, call the first net number. The first net number will be more better because barrister will hear you and you will hear the barrister. Ikechukwu, if you are hearing me now, please call the first net number, leave the Leica line. The Leica line is disconnected. Sorry for that, it's my mistake. So barrister, sorry for that, continue please, sir.
That's okay. That's okay. So what I want you to do is announce it. Announce it on all platforms. Announce it at all media houses that on 30th of May 2017, all Biafrans all over the world are ordered to attend to Biafran memorial lectures. And the centers will be announced later. That's what the elders have said. That's more productive than sitting at home. Yes. Quite all right. That day we are remembering our people who died during the struggle or who have also died in recent times. Yes, you can go to the lecture still having the remembrance in your mind of those who died. So while you are at the lecture, you also remembering the people who died. Not sitting at home doing nothing.
We have not yet achieved.
Nothing, the whole day you do nothing, then in the night you become hungry and then you go and become a beggar. Why sitting at home?
Okay. Thank you for the notification. But Barris, I would like you to touch the area, something you touched before about political.
All right, political. Yeah, I was in Nigeria few months ago to um, hold a meeting with the United Progressive Party, the chairman, and the National Executive Council of the party. And in that meeting, I came with our own members, the movement of Biafrans in Nigeria, mobbing, all the directors, representatives who were there at the meeting. And it was at that meeting that there was an alliance between mobbing and UPP. And after that, I addressed the press that day, where I made it clear to the whole world that Biafrans have adopted UPP as their national party, just like Scotland has SNP in Scotland, in Britain. So we have UPP now as the national party. That was, I made that announcement then, and it was carried in the news then.
Okay.
So what we now want to do is, we want to take over power in the whole of Biafra land. We want Biafran activists to be voted into power as governors and legislators in the houses of assembly. All the state houses in Biafra land and all the houses of assembly in Biafra land must be occupied by Biafran activists. I'm not talking about occupied by politicians from Abuja. No, occupied by Biafran activists.
But Barrister, do you think that it will be an easy task? As
What
most
is,
of these guys did not believe in participating, and most of the other group believe in participating, and the government is alone pushing their own person into power, and some other Biafrans are pressing their people to boycott election. How can we then remove the bad egg from our governmental
now,
bodies?
I want to sound a warning to all Biafrans. This is an opportunity, and if you miss it, you have missed all. If you miss this opportunity to take over power in Biafra land, you have missed all.
Barrister, somebody is calling in. Let's take the call and hear from him, please, sir.
And tell every person that this. Okay, another person is calling from Germany.
Yes. Hello, who is on the line? What's your name and where you're calling from, please?
Yeah, my name is Chigozie Akubero, and I'm calling from Oberhausen, Westphalen, Germany here.
Welcome, Ikejuku. Where are you from in Biafra land, please?
I'm from Orumba North in Anambra State, from Ufuma. So, hello?
Thank you. Welcome. The stage is yours.
Yeah, my brother, I just came across this program right now, and I really don't understand the point and exactly what is the headline of the program anyway, but I have the reasons of calling anyway. Because for a long time now, I have been looking around somewhere in this my area in Oberhausen. Normally, like as I told you, I'm living in Oberhausen.
Yes.
So.
And I'm living in Duisburg.
Oh, very close. But I don't know. But right now, when I called, I saw the number showing me Duisburg anyway.
Yeah.
So this Duisburg is just like in my backyard here.
Yeah.
So it's all the same. So what exactly what I would need, I really want for the, I have some information I need from you. Because in this Oberhausen, there's nothing, the people, some of Igbos living around this area, not that we are not talking about the Biafrans, but normally, I really need where I can find the IPOB members or Biafrans doing meetings because for a long time I've been seeing internet and everything. Normally, I left Nigeria early 2000. And before I left, we started MASOB because my father fought the Biafra war in 1960s.
Yeah.
So when I left, and all this while, I was just in in Africa, some part of Africa and Europe for more than 6 years now. And right now, in this my area here, there is nothing like maybe Africa Biafrans meeting or whatever, even Masob or whatever. But I know that my people were making some mistakes over there in Biafra land in terms of, with different groups like Masob or whatever. But I still believe that all of them, we are fighting the same cause. We are fighting for the installation of Biafra. So whether Masob or IPOB or whatever, BIB or whatever the name may be, but I believe so far we are fighting the same cause. But it's unity that will make us achieve our goal. But what I really want to know from you, please, are you people having a kind of meeting in Duisburg or any area within this our Westphalen here? So I could be able to be attending.
Yes, there is a mobbing organization which I'm the representative in Germany.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, the one in the Duisburg is mobbing, eh?
Yeah. Movement of Biafrans, indigenous in Nigeria.
Thank you, my brother Ikechukwu, for calling in. You see, Biafrans are one. All of us are called Indigenous People of Biafra. Indigenous People of Biafra is not an organization formed by one man. It's not an organization. It is the national identity of all Biafrans. We are called Indigenous People of Biafra.
IPOB.
Yes, and that is the name that is in court with Nigeria in the Federal High Court of Owerri, asking for independence of Biafra. The confusion was when one young man took the name and ran and registered this as a company, called it Indigenous People of Biafra Limited, IPOB Limited. That was what the confusion started. All of us are Indigenous People of Biafra. It's not a company. It's not a group. So it is wrong to say IPOB member. IPOB. You cannot be IPOB member. All of us are IPOB. You don't have to be a member of Nigeria. Can you be a member of Nigeria? So Indigenous People of Biafra is our national identity, as our national name, which we used to file the case in court in 2012. The boy that was so difficult to manage ran away and used it and registered as a company called Indigenous People of Biafra Limited.
That's why, Barrister, that's why this platform is there to lecture, to teach people, to enlighten them, to tell them that this name doesn't belong to one group. It's the name that even though the Portuguese, the British, the Americans, the French side, the French people used to identify the entire people of Biafra. Hello, welcome, my brother.
Yeah, hello, my good brothers. Barrister, Mr. Barrister. Please, I have a question. Please, this IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, you said something. You said that somebody registered it as a company and ran away, something like that, if I may hear you very clear. But I really want to know who is this person and when was that? Because I think that Nnamdi Kanu was the leader of IPOB. Anyway, IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, we are the Indigenous People of Biafra anyway. But when we started this struggle, late 90s, my father, they are the ones started this struggle, and when they started this struggle anyway, when Wazirike started this struggle as a leader of Masob, then they used to have meeting in Umuahia and the Enugu. Then I was still in Nigeria, and there was a time they have a meeting. The survived Biafran soldiers who survived on the war. There was a certificate. All of them they gave them then in Enugu. So my father had his own because he happened to be an survived Biafran soldier then. So So, but IPOB was, I thought that IPOB was founded by Mr. Nnamdi Kanu. That is what I think. But please, can you clarify me this, the person that registered it as a company and what happened, happened?
Okay, I was careful because some people say I shouldn't talk about Nnamdi Kanu. That was why I didn't mention his name. So some people said I shouldn't talk about him. I shouldn't mention his name again. I said, okay, fine. So, but now that you're asking this question, there's no need hiding the truth. The truth is that the name Indigenous People of Biafra was created by me when I went to file the case in court as the name of all the remnants of Biafrans who were not consumed in the war. That's the name to identify all the Biafrans. It's called Indigenous People of Biafra. That is the name that is in court in the Federal High Court of Owerri. That's the case between Biafra and Nigeria. That is the name. That was in 2012. Okay. As at that time, Nnamdi Kanu was one of us. He was our member. What we now did was, because Indigenous People of Biafra is not a legal entity, is not a country, is not a sovereign nation. What we did was to register a human rights organization called Bilie Human Rights Initiative, because the law says an unregistered body or a non-legal entity, a non-sovereign government can only sue or be sued in a representative capacity. So since Biafra is not yet a sovereign entity, we now sued, Indigenous People of Biafra sued, represented by Bilie Human Rights Initiative. So that there is a human rights organization that filed that case on behalf of Indigenous People of Biafra. So you will see in court the name Indigenous People of Biafra versus Nigerian government, but the case filed by Bilie Human Rights Initiative as the attorney representing Indigenous People of Biafra. Now we continued that case. So people were members of Bilie Human Rights as an organization, but nobody is member of Indigenous People of Biafra because all of us are Indigenous People of Biafra. There's no membership for it. Rather, we are citizens. We are citizens of Biafra or indigenous of Biafra.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
So,
okay, yeah.
So along the line, that was when then there was the governing body. The governing body of Indigenous People of Biafra is the Council of Elders. That's why it's called Supreme Council of Elders of Indigenous People of Biafra. Now, Nnamdi Kanu was in charge of our radio station, Radio Biafra. And he was very, very good at radio broadcasting. But he began to broadcast unethically, using foul language, insulting people, and so on and so forth. So many things that happened. There were so many things that happened, which I will not go on to recount now. But the elders called him to order several times, and he refused. So many things happened, and he refused to listen to the elders. Then the elders ostracized him in 2014. Dr. Chigozie first signed the ostracism, and he was ostracized. When he was ostracized, he now took our name, that name that is in court, Indigenous People of Biafra. He went and registered this in the company has as limited liability company called Indigenous People of Biafra Limited. That was, and then with the radio now, he now announced to the whole world that he is now the leader and founder of Indigenous People of Biafra, and he had dissolved the Council of Elders. And since he has taken our radio, his voice was heard all over the world, and we didn't have radio. So people were now listening to him and say, okay, he's the leader. But the leader is His Royal Majesty, the Honorable Justice Ezozobo.
The Elders Council.
Yes, he's the leader of Biafra, the Supreme Council of the leaders of Indigenous People of Biafra. That is The indigenous people of Biafra are led by the Supreme Council of Elders.
Okay.
All the Biafrans are under the elders. And the head of the elders, His Royal Majesty, His Lordship, Honorable Justice Ozobu, the retired Chief Judge, followed by Dr. Ikedife and the others.
And it's these people that have the structure to actualize Biafra.
But,
These are the people Nigerian government is afraid of. The Nigerian government respects. They have come several times. The Nigerian government also rock President Buhari and the director of military intelligence and all those people. They have come several times to interview His Royal Majesty Ezozobu, interview Dr. Dozie Ikedife, interview General Chigozie, and other elders that are behind the struggle.
Okay. Yeah. Now, sorry to cut you short, Mr. Barika. Now I understand everything, but I think one thing we have to know: if we are able na ofummiri yeni na akaba ofummiri nọ n'ite asụ nwanne nwebe dị ọ bụ na anyị kọmamịrị ọnụ ọgba ụfụfụ ọ bụ na ihe arapụ ihe niile tara na anyasị chiwee nye anwụ isi ọ ya adịkwara na anyị mma ihe anyị na-achọ anyị ya enweta ya.
Ekwere m ekwe ihe kwuru.
Please, I think please we have to we have to forgive our past mistakes. We have to unite and come together
I
so
agree.
that we will achieve what we want. Whether Masobo, IPOB or whatever, we are fighting the same cause. It's the same struggle we are fighting for.
I agree.
So I think unity we stand, but if divided, this thing I don't think it could be possible. But please, as a barrister, you are a wise man. You are very learned. But I think you are close to these people over there back home. Sometimes you had, because most of the time I was watching your program all over in the YouTube, in the media. I see the way you speak about Biafra and everything. I was so much happy, and I like all your programs. Please, we should call one to other to understand that we are fighting the same struggle. We are one. All this division and everything cannot help us, no matter anything. Because I have to find out that many politicians in Nigeria and most of in Biafra land, I have to. There's something I understand that if anybody come to that post or that point of maybe governorship or whatever, or House of Representatives or anything, they are automatically they change, and all these things. I think now all these things. I believe that good manner. Even communication corrupt good manners. That's one thing I believe, because some people have something in mind or to help their people or have that godly willing or godly fear of God in them. But when they began to associate with these people, automatically they change. So all this is because we have to fight. And the Biafra is like we are in the diamond. Biafra, the way they're speaking about Biafra all over the world now. The international community, they are much interested about this Biafra issue. We have died enough. During the Biafran War, my father told me everything. My father was a soldier. He was along with Captain Enemo from Ujiri, from Abugez, Ujiriba local government, in former old Agwata local government in Orumba north side. So my father told me everything. Right from even as I am now, my number is 353654. He told me, even in certificate there at home now, everything is there. He told me much about Biafra war and many story about Nigeria and amalgamation and the concussion of that country and everything. So please, I think we have to call one to other to understand that we are fighting the same struggle.
Yes.
Division cannot help us in this
You're right.
struggle,
Okay.
no matter anything.
Thank
You're
you.
right, my brother.
Thank you, my brother, for
Please,
the.
I will cut very soon, but sorry, my brother in Duisburg, my neighbor here in Duisburg, I want to,
Yes.
please, sorry, Barrister, my brother in Duisburg, sorry, I don't know your name anyway, but please, I need an information about where I can, the way you people attending and hosting meeting or whatever. Duisburg is very close in my backyard here, very close to me here. So I would like to attend your meeting one of these days so that I will know more. Because this is my area here in Oberhausen. We don't know Oberhausen is a small state anyway.
Yeah.
So we have never organized ourselves here, but many people have intention. But just that we have to start from somewhere. As
soon as this program finished, you can call the line back. I will pick your call. Then we'll talk more on that. And I will tell you the days that will.
Okay.
It's mostly on weekend. It's mostly on weekend, you know.
Normal, because everybody have job here. We are, here now. You know everything. So weekend is okay for me also because Germany and the system here.
Okay.
So
thank you. Let me pick a call. At the end of the day, call me and then we'll talk about it. Thank you. God bless you, my brother.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Barrister, thank you. My greetings to you.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Okay, let me pick the call, please, my brother. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in. Bye bye for now. Let me take the call. Please, who is on the line? Hello. Who is on the line? Can you hear me? The caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller on the line, can you hear us? Please recall back. Barrister, as you can see, your message is getting out very good. Please continue, Barrister.
Yes. The last thing he said was he's still the same, making the same request that all of us should be united.
Yes. Hello,
I said, yes.
Barrister, hold on one minute. Hello, the caller on the line, can you hear me now? The caller on the phone, can you hear me? We missed him. Continue, sir. Call back and we will try to get you on the line.
Yeah, so he's still saying the same thing, the need for us to be united.
Yes, you see it, Barrister. Unity is the key.
It is the key. Unity is the key. So, but the issue now is uniting under what umbrella? You see the problem?
Yeah, the call is still calling in. It's still coming in. Barrister, please hold. Let's speak the call. The caller on the line, can you hear me? And where are you calling from? What's your name, please? The caller on the line, can you hear me? Oh, something is wrong. Hello, the caller on the line, can you hear me? Oh, no. Barrister, what will happen is this. If he calls, I will pick him directly and try to add him.
That's okay. That's all.
Okay, continue, Barrister.
So, they are just talking about unity, which I said, yes, that is the key. Now, that is the foundation we laid from the beginning when we started, that all the Biafrans must be gathered together so that they will not be like sheep without shepherd. So already the structure, the foundation for unity was laid in before we started this case. So we laid the foundation for unity before we started the case. In fact, we have won this case because we laid the foundation on solid rock. we have won the case. We laid the foundation solidly. Therefore, let us build upon the foundation already laid. Can you hear me? It's like you're not hearing me again. Hello? Hello? Okay, I said that the foundation for unity was laid before we started the case. Can I continue? Okay, it's like you are talking with someone. Okay.
Our caller, the line is not moving, so he called the disconnected one, and I'm trying to tell him to please call in the line so that the people will hear his argument and you will hear him too, and so that we'll be able to forge ahead. So,
okay.
Sorry for that.
Okay. I'm saying that from what the other man said, he's still laying emphasis on the need for unity.
Yes.
And I said, fine. All of us agree that that's the key for success, unity. And now I say that already the foundation for unity was laid. The foundation had been laid. It was laid before the case was started in 2012. Because
he's calling again. He's calling again. He's very angry. He wants to add something. Let me pick it and add you on that line, Barrister. It will be more better.
Okay, that's all right.
Hello, my brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Please, what's your name and where you are calling from?
Yeah, my name is Obinna John. I'm calling from Amsterdam.
Okay. 1 minute, let Barrister come in. Barrister will join us now so that he will be able to hear you.
Okay.
Hello, Barrister, can you hear us?
Okay. Please, Barrister, good evening, sir.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me add Barrister again. So, hello.
Hello?
Hello, Barrister, can you hear us now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, thank you. Barrister can hear you now, my brother. Please continue.
Okay. Good evening, Barrister.
Good evening, my brother.
My name is Obinna John. I'm from Anambra State in Biafra land.
Obinna
John.
Oh, John. Okay. You're welcome, my brother.
Thank you very much. Barrister, the reason why I'm calling this, and I'm just watching YouTube now, and just saw this thing, and just let me hear it. I saw your picture on the screen. I just listened to this thing small. I said, let me just call you. Barrister, let me just tell you people, I'm just giving advice. I have right to talk my opinion, you know?
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Barrister, why can't you people arrange this thing very well? If people are dragging this one is I'm the first one who make the company, I'm the first one who make the IPOP, I'm the first one who do this thing. Why are we dragging all these things? This Biafran is all over the world. Everybody's sharing about Biafran all over the world. And what will make it possible is Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not a member. I'm not a member of this thing. I'm a Nigerian. I'm an Igbo man. You understand? I'm not a member. But why can't people make this thing to be one? We are dragging who can sit at home, no sit at home, you come outside. All these things, we don't understand this thing. Who can we follow on this game?
All right.
Now, I'm just telling you about it, sir. This guy Nandekalo is too much. This guy Nandekalo is too much. We make everybody to understand this IPOP all over the world. If we allow this guy, because if we allow this guy to take over, this guy could take over about this thing very well.
Take over what? Take over what?
Take over the leadership.
Leadership of what? Of what? Leadership of
take
what?
over. I'm telling you the truth. We are dragging IPOP and all these things. Now, how they call these people? How they call it? The elders. You know? We respect the elders quite all right. We respect the elders quite all right. But these guys now they can make all over the world know about this struggle.
Why?
Okay, now,
let me ask question, please.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. The thing is this. I don't know where you were in 2004.
Where I am in 2004.
Yes.
I live in Amsterdam for 20 years now.
Okay, 2004. Okay. Do you know in 2004 Nigeria was shut down and it affected both America and Europe and Britain when Wazirike did the sit at home first? You know about that?
I don't know about that, my brother.
You see? Now,
I don't know about that. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
I follow this.
Just listen. My brother, listen to what Barrister want to say.
Just listen. Now, independence struggle has different phases. From 1999, when Wazirike started this struggle, the first phase one was awareness, creating awareness of Biafra struggle. Wazirike was the first to bring Biafra to limelight after the war. That was 1999. Then Nnamdi Kanu was one of his followers. Good. From that time till the time I entered into the struggle, it was all awareness campaign, using the radio, using media, every other way to make the whole world to know about Biafra. Now, Nnamdi Kanu has done very well in creating awareness all over the world of Biafra. Now, awareness has been created. What next?
Yes, nice question.
You said take over what? Take over what?
Barrister, we cannot be commanding in 2 places or 3 places. Now I'm just listening to you before. You say that let's come out for the Biafra. I don't understand what you mean by let us come out. Some people are telling us sit at home. You know?
Okay, now listen. Okay, that's very good. You said some people are telling you stay at home. Why some people say come out?
I'm not in Nigeria.
Okay, listen.
People in Nigeria will be confused. People in Nigeria will be confused.
Okay,
some
listen
people are telling them stay at home. Some people are telling them, come outside.
No,
you know?
listen. There must be orderliness, and the orderliness must come from the structure, the organization, that's the government that is leading the Biafra struggle. There is a government on the ground, and that government is headed by the elders. And the elders have said on 30th of May, there will be Biafra memorial lectures in all parts of Biafra land. The elders have given the order.
Teaching the people what happened, why they should sit at home.
There must Biafra memorial lectures in all different centers in Biafra land. The Biafrans will attend lectures during the memorial. 30th May is the memorial. Okay, so anyway, that is his problem. I think his problem is he doesn't want to be under the authority of the elders.
Maybe because
that's the problem. So any person who doesn't want to be under the authority of the elders and he's talking about unity, he's making a mistake.
Yes.
Yeah, that is it. We must emphasize it, and even if it means a fight, this is where we can fight now. because you cannot disgrace the elders and destroy the institution, a traditional, customary institution established from time immemorial. You cannot destroy it.
Yeah, because I buy to that idea in the sense that if people want to sit at home, many people doesn't know the reason why they should sit at home.
What? Yes.
You will tell them that it's because of the fallen soldiers. What makes those guys to fall? What is the situation? How do they fall? Teach people, enlighten them. History
In a lecture,
matters.
in a memorial lecture, yes.
Yes, because history is power. When you know the reason why we should sit at home and the Yoruba man challenge you tomorrow, why should you people sit at home and not to go to market? He said because of fallen soldiers. Why did the soldier fall? Where did they fall? What happened? Many may know, many may say because of Biafra war. That is the general story of it. But there are people who has the inside story that will lecture a lot of these guys, a lot of people. Look the reason why, see why we should make it
a memorial,
memorial
a
day.
kind of a public holiday.
Public holidays, yes.
Yes. On the public holiday, we make it public holiday. We go for lecture, Biafra memorial lectures.
Yes. So that's why the barrister, what the barrister, if you are calling in, you have to call this number. The first one, DE 4920345160927, or you call the United States line, or you get us through Skype. Barrister is preaching today for the need of for all the Biafrans to come together. The need for us to come together as one body under the Supreme Council of Elders. That the elders that have been ruling and dictating for the Biafra movement before all of them started running head-scatter.
Thank you very much. That is the message, and I don't think that we have so much again to say. This is the crux of the matter. Unity must be under a certain umbrella, and that umbrella is the Supreme Council of Elders. Simple. Any person who doesn't agree to come under the elders, then he has a problem, and we cannot tolerate indiscipline. We cannot. Can't tolerate indiscipline at all.
Barrister, please, can you teach the people, because a lot of people are listening in, tell them the question you asked this guy last time, one guy from Mozambique that called, you said, what is their mandate? What is the mandate of this Council of Elders and Believe Human Rights and this organization, Mobbing and UPP? What is the mandate that we can use to get Biafra? That is what everybody wants to hear.
By mandate, are you talking about their authority?
No, the mandate to get Biafra. The best option, the formula.
Okay, the options,
yes.
The strategies.
Everything, yes.
Okay, the strategies. Okay. I have said that for you to get independence, there must be a structure on the ground that speaks for the people. A government structure, what we call de facto government in international law. And it must be on the ground, not in exile. There must be a government structure on the ground, not in exile.
Okay, what you are trying to say that as the radio, for example, Radio Biafra or Miro Television, is mobilizing, energizing people, and this structure on the ground will be now implemented.
Exactly. Exactly. That structure on the ground is the government of Biafra on the ground. That government of Biafra on the ground is the one that is already there, headed by the elders, Supreme Council of Elders. That is called customary government of Biafra. The elders are there. This is the government that is on the ground.
Okay.
So they have the mandate to deliver Biafra, to achieve independence. It's a transitional government. It's not yet a statutory government. It's transitional. So that at the end of the day, it is this government now that will draw up a program for us to now go into the main sovereign nation of Biafra Republic. But there must be a structure on the ground. And that is what they are.
Okay. So that means that the Radio Biafra have done the job that they need to do. Now,
Awareness,
yeah,
yes.
creating the awareness now
Mm.
is to make the people to focus on the best way to follow and to get the dream
Exactly.
of
Exactly. Radio
everybody.
Biafra is a media work they have done. But it's not government. Radio Biafra is not the government. People should understand. Radio Biafra is not government. It is radio. It's a media house. But the government on the ground is the customary government of Biafra, headed by the Supreme Council of Elders.
But many people are saying that this Biafra will not get heard by election. If maybe if they participate in election, or maybe the court of a thing, because many people are writing in, you know. What do you want to say about that one?
No, what we are saying is that all the Biafrans should participate in the election and vote Biafran activists into power. We're not saying vote Abuja politicians. Biafran activists, vote them into power to become Biafra governors in different parts of Biafra land and become Biafra legislators in different parts of houses of assembly in Biafra land. Then these Biafran activists that are now in power will pass the bill, Biafra bill, into law and create Biafra, create the statutory Biafra at the regional level, regional government first.
What is that bill all about, Barrister?
Bill of referendum. It can be bill of referendum. In fact, it can even be bill of self-governance.
Okay.
It can be bill of referendum or bill of, in fact, I'll prefer bill of self-governance, self-rule, first of all. Gather yourself together, rule yourself in the region.
Okay, yeah.
Become Biafra first in the Biafra region. Stay within Nigeria. You have not broken any law.
So, my people, I hope you guys are hearing what the barrister is saying. Is for you to come together and enter into government as you are a core patriotic Biafran. And if you enter into that government house and the whole structure of Biafra will now write a bill, or it's been already written, for you to get in, and your senators and House of Rep will sign it into law, so that the de facto government of Biafra will be running under the government of Nigeria until they will get the full referendum to pull out of Nigeria. I hope I'm right on that, Barrister.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. First, we have to start as de facto government of Biafra first within Nigeria before we pull out.
Okay. Barrister, I will say thank you for today. Thank you for
very much. Thank you.
participating. Thank you for lecturing our people. And I would like to use this opportunity to inform everybody that this lecture will be every Saturday, 7:30 German time, Berlin time. We will be live. Barrister will be teaching, and you have to gather any of your questions. Go and carry your weapon of questions. Come over to this platform and throw it to Barrister. Call our line, call the mobile, the landline that we are using, that is 4+49 203 451 60927, or you call the United States line +1 631 6868 765, or you will also get us on the Skype line, that is Miro African Television, or you go through our website www.miroafricantelevision.com. You will see live broadcast. Click on it and you will join the conversation. Ask your question by writing, by calling in, by many ways. Barrister will be available to take your calls and take everything and answer every question with all alacrity. I will say thank you, my people. God bless you. God bless the Biafrans. God bless our barrister, and protect him because of the knowledge that he's sending out free of charge without asking any money. Barrister, I hope he doesn't collect salary.
No, nobody pays me. Not
But
even Not even to say thank you. What I have been getting is attack, and insult.
And many are collecting salary in the race of actualization of their sovereign state. A real patriotic man doesn't take money in anything pertaining his
I
people.
spend my own money and nobody pays me back. They
Like-
don't need to say thank you. But
Likewise
don't insult
me, and likewise the council of elders and mobbing and Bilema, all we are doing is contribution. Support us, be with us. UPP and the mobbing will be established in German very soon. Mobbing is already there. UPP is coming. I would like anybody within the state, within this German, that would like to participate, call in after the show and we discuss about that. I say God bless all of you. Bless the Biafran of all our people over the world, wherever you find yourself. Bless the barrister and protect him, give him more knowledge and give him more skills and give him more power, so that he will and the elders will unite together, bring their bed together and give us our dream. I say remain blessed. Udo duro no more Biafra. Bye bye for now to all. Bye for now.